Okay, Nick
Relax
Black.
now.
Relax. I'm trying to.
She got the table there so you can put stuff.
Kenny, wait, where's Kenny at?
Right here.
Kenny, look. I'm gonna put Kenny.
Hold up.
Right. I want him to tell me which bag should have this table. Kenny Smith. Okay, Sal.
Sal, get over there.
Yeah, right there in your front.
Should I have it like that or turn it the other way? Which way you think?
Relax.
Okay.
How's that?
Cameras down.
Yeah, it should be fine,
Sal,
I
you
think.
got
Go put your microphones on as well. Woosah.
He said to put your microphone on, Sal. He ain't listening.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, she's busy talking to him. He ain't paying attention.
Listen to me real quick. Pretty eyes. Look. Oh, man, wait a minute.
Whoa. I thought that was a mouse.
Wait a minute. You thought it was a mouse. You said anybody look like me, right? What's up?
You know which one of the handball, which is the paddle?
Yeah.
Where's the paddle ball?
That's the paddle.
Where's the handball? Oh, in your hand. Oh,
This is the recent thing I just won this year.
really?
Only third. That was first. Handle. This is first in April.
What's his name there?
Nice.
And I got it down there.
I don't keep.
We'll
You
see
can't
it
see
down there.
Okay.
I don't keep clean.
We'll pick it up and.
You know, look. When you pick it up,
And I had to go to a toilet 2 weeks later. I barely lasted 3 days. I couldn't make it. I was in pitch.
handball is what you think you do. So you know what? I'm gonna ask you a question about that. And we'll talk about the handball and you have to do because you don't have to do the power play. And sometimes it depends on you, that person, right? Huh?
All the love I got for the kids still, I got love.
I know. Okay. Wait a minute. That need lipstick on? Mom, you okay? You want to come and sit and watch?
I'm watching. I'll watch from here.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
If you got your phone sound, but you turn it on already.
Come on. Put your mic on the show.
So Kenny, Kenny, can you hear me?
Not with the mic. He don't hear you.
Oh my God.
Sal, do a mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
You good?
1, 2,
I'm
1, 2.
alive.
I hate that orange. I can't wait till Mike fixes my screen. You need to fix it. Oh. Kenny, wait a minute. You gotta set this thing so, oh, there you go. So bring it on all the way out. Bring it up, bring it a little further, Kenny.
That's fun.
So, one side your legs.
Tell her to close her legs.
Show my legs now.
Keep the legs closed.
I keep them closed. You gotta show my legs now. Bring this up. Woo, there you go. Then show our feet. so we had no do
Right,
those
right.
cameras, that's right, I forgot. We on one camera now, because we don't have nobody do the board.
All right,
No.
stand by. Counting down. Ready?
It's worse. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing? This is Butterscotch Angie Live. How y'all doing out there today? Well, this is a part 2 from a gentleman who's into sports. He's into paddleball and handball. He's been on my show before. This is part 2. His name is Sal Caselli. Hey, Sal Caselli. Let's say it right.
It's
You
fine.
know, I'm Italian, y'all, but you know, I got that Italian flavor. You know, I've been engaged to 2 Italian men, so you know, they talk a lot about.
Yeah, so she didn't get his name right at
Every
all.
time my words don't come out right, but that's okay. You understand. I appreciate it. So, Mr. Sal, what's going on?
Just
First of all, what's going on with you is that I know you won some awards this year again.
yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Well, the shirt I'm wearing is from the tournament
Okay.
and it has my name on the back.
Oh, nice. Sal.
And this was the
Tell me about
this was the trophy we got, and it was just like
first place.
it was an 8-man team thing. It was an invitational. Got
Wow.
invited.
Really? How do you feel about that, Sal? You know,
I
because
didn't feel as good because I was in a division with a guy that the division I was in, they just stuck me in. They didn't stick me in the higher division. Didn't have enough room, so I played in the B class division and only 3 games, and we wound up going right through.
But Sal, look, you got first place though.
Yeah.
That's an honor. It's an honor. But you know what? He's used to this because this young man got a lot of trophies. I don't know if y'all saw part 1, but he brought in all these trophies and stuff. It was so many, it filled the whole area.
Couldn't bring the whole crate.
He couldn't even bring the whole crate. That's true. That's how many trophies this gentleman has done. How long you been doing playing paddleball and handball?
Around my birthday, March 17th, next year I'll be playing 34 years.
Wow. God
I'll be
bless you.
42.
Wow, you don't look it either.
I know.
You
I've
really
been through a lot.
So have I, Sal, and I'm 61.
It's just I don't give up. I just had to limit my mobility a little bit.
Well, you know, like I was explaining to his mom is here today. Hi, Mom, how you doing? She's a beautiful woman. You got a beautiful family. And let me just tell you something. Like I just explained to your mom about the mobility, is that it's a part of life. Our life changes. And it's something that I'm getting used to because, you know, I used to be into sports too. You know, I used to swim every day. I used to laugh every day. I love the water. But I can't do that no more. I can get in the water because I love the ocean, but I can't go like I used to because this nerve damage, it can lock up at any time. And maybe one of the sharks might want to eat me. You know what I mean? But anyway, getting back to you, Sal. But that's a true statement. You know, when we get up in age, you know, and it's an honor that you have been able to be in sports this long. You know, some people don't even last that long. That's why I'm saying, you know, you look good.
I know it's just a personal thing happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it made me 3 years when I recovered. I aged. My body aged a little bit more than it should have.
Yeah, because you know our metabolism slows down, so we don't heal like we do when we're young. You know what I mean? It takes longer for your body to heal, but you know we can overcome all that. And you have. I admire you for that because for you to still be doing sports, you know that's an
Well,
honor.
to change stuff, right now I'm in a group chat with one of my friends that's in the chat I know.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm like the coordinator, president of the group chat in Staten Island, and we
Okay.
play at these two different parks, Midland and Tyson. Right now, all my friends had them in the WhatsApp groups. Right now, we got 23 people in it.
Wow, that's
So
wonderful.
They all check up on me. Oh, we want to play. You want to do this, and then we're
So-
trying to get at least 32
Okay.
or a little more, 32, because next year I can't. They're good, but I'm a little more experienced in them.
Okay.
I'm gonna run a tournament for everybody in that group chat next year, and I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna run it for just locally for them.
The instructor and stuff.
No, I'm gonna run the tournament for them that's in the chat. I'm not gonna play in it
Oh,
because I don't want to win the prize easy off them.
oh,
So I'm
that's
gonna-
sweet.
No, but They asked me today, and I said, "Nah, I have things to do." And I told them where I was going. They said, "Yeah, well."
So I want you to tell the public, where they can find you in terms of, when y'all do these tournaments, that you have now with this new group. You said, where's Midland at?
Off of it's Midland Avenue off of Father Capodanno.
Okay, is that Staten Island?
That's that now.
Okay. For those who live in Staten Island, you probably know the area. And where's the other place?
It's Weed Avenue, parks on Weed Avenue off of Tyson's Lane. That's I think that could be,
We got a little towns in Staten Island.
I don't know if that's Oakwood Heights or that might be close to Oakwood Heights.
Is that near Highland Boulevard or something?
That's right where it's right near Highland, it's right where the Burger King that closed down. Where there's a turn you make and I know.
I'm not from Staten Island, y'all. I'm still learning, believe it or not. There's certain places I've been that I'm familiar with. So anyway, let's get back to this. I want you to tell us about, the fundamentals of paddleball and stuff that you want to talk about with the paddle balls and handball, the difference between the two.
Well, the handball is actually,
Can you lift it up so they can see what the handball?
it's a more competitive sport.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is,
Mhm.
you wear gloves
Mm-hmm.
to prevent cuts like this, glass and everything, and you don't get cuts or scrapes,
Right.
protect your hand,
Oh, okay.
And then actually, I wish it would have matched, but it
It's
didn't.
okay.
Glows in the dark.
Oh wow, this is nice. Heavy too. They're similar to biker gloves.
Biker gloves are made different
Yeah, I know.
material.
Yeah, they're leather.
I got so many, I don't even need gloves anymore. 'Cause I had them donated for kids, and then the organization sent them to me for myself, so I got like too many.
So yeah, quite a good sponsorship team.
Not really, it's just I have to prove how many I got just to get the donation of the pass. I have to have kids
Yeah.
with their name and the picture.
So you want to explain that a little more to people so they can understand, so you can invite kids and other kids that might want to come in to learn how to play paddleball and stuff, because it's a very challenging sport. I play tennis, I play racquetball, but it's all similar. It's all got the similar thing where we move our body, how we move, right?
It's similar. It's
I'll let
similar.
you explain it.
It's
Go ahead.
similar, but when you're playing tennis,
Mhm.
you're holding it up here.
Mhm.
Like with a paddle, the handle's a little thick like this.
Right.
So when you go to swing, you have wrist, and you're not hurting much of your elbow or shoulder, because if you go sidearm too much, it hurts.
You can-
The more you do wrist, even like handball, the more you do wrist,
Mhm.
you don't hurt yourself, because if you're using your stiff arm, you're
Pressure
pulling
on
every
it.
pressure on here.
Let me see that.
So that's why I have the little.
Yeah, my brother used to play tennis. I like tennis,
Oh.
but I wasn't really tennis like savvy. I like racquetball. I was into the racquetball balls, the balls. So it's all in the wrist, right?
It's like all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist when you swing.
But
It's all in the wrist.
it's like racquetball too, because racquetball is in the wrist.
But racquetball, you gotta really.
Yeah, you
Really?
Yeah, whoa, you like
And-
that? Whoa.
You're pulling. When you're going like this, you're using all these joints. And you have to watch, because you could actually pull. You could screw up your arm a little bit, because
Wow.
when you're playing on a 4-wall court indoors, comes off the wall. You have to really go like this once it bounces off the wall. You really gotta use all your strength going, and you could really.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's really, and this is lightweight too.
Actually, I just got that from a friend almost a year ago. It's one of the lightest things, and I don't really feel much pain.
No, it's light.
I love it.
Oh, I like that. Nice. So anyway, the difference between paddleball and the difference between
Handball, you
Handball,
gotta
soccer.
use a lot of skills with your legs, your arms, and you gotta have the stamina.
yeah.
And right, it's like me. I have the stamina, but I can't. After a while, because of the condition, I run. I can't. I run out of stamina pretty fast though.
Well, listen, you had your years of experience with this, and that's a blessing by itself, Sal. And like I said, I'm honored to have him here because for him to be the age that he is, and he just won another award this year, first place.
Actually, this is the second. This is
Wait a minute, what's that? Go
this is
ahead.
the semis for handball. Third, singles and doubles. It was third. This was the beginning of no, actually this was the end of July. This was.
Okay.
It wasn't
Wow,
bad.
this one corner. Let me see that. This is really nice.
Actually, got to add the third
Okay.
in, but
I got my souvenir, y'all. Thank you, Sal. Thank you for my gift. I love it. So tell Sal. Let's talk about the kids and stuff. What you're doing now in terms of.
well, right now I was trying to
Yeah.
get involved with kids with a program, but
Okay, let's talk about it.
with all this I can't say that much the bad
Okay.
situation with
Okay.
on the news, but with all this going on,
Yes.
it's hard for me to get in with the school and get or the part, because they're.
Wow.
I don't want to. You understand?
Yes.
And it's
But
hard.
you know what? I'm gonna say this on my show. People out there, if you see this, if you're watching the show, the school just started back. We're gonna give Sal's information toward the end, so you make sure you follow him because he's looking for a sponsorship, and he's also looking for those kids that want to get into paddleball and handball. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of kids out there that likes handball and paddleball. Because, I go see the parks and them kids be out there, they be playing handball. And it's a good sport, it's a good exercise, it's a good thing for the mind, get your brain sweating so you can keep a clear head. And that's what I
They
say.
have programs everywhere else, but I'm trying to do it for out here. It's not now,
Right.
and it's
Well, yeah.
very hard.
And I don't want to talk about the political aspect of that because I don't understand why Staten Island don't have certain things that other boroughs do have. So please, you need to support this man here because he's an awesome sports commentator, all of that. And and he does his stuff from the heart, and he's good at it. And I just love seeing him. And his mom is wonderful. Y'all got to meet her one day. She's a beautiful woman as well. I'm glad she's here today. I'm glad I get to see her today again. But it's just a
She
wonderful
kind of gets angry. Where you go, and at 4 o'clock, I said, I want to go to the park for an hour to sit there or just to play a game. And she's
Yeah.
like, well, then I gotta pick you up.
It's okay, Mom.
I'm
This is staying busy,
I try, but it's now since what's happening, now the weather's changing, and
Yeah, that's true.
then I found out the conditions a little different, so I don't know how the weather's gonna make me feel.
Yeah. Well, listen, like I said, we in the change of life. And we can overcome, and I say that to you because it helps build my character in terms of my bones and my pain. Like you're going through, and I'm older than you. So that keeps me motivated. That's why I'm saying that to you. It keeps me motivated that what, this too shall pass. You just got to find another way around to do what you like to do your best. Because this is your drive, and this is what you do, and you're not gonna quit. Right? Right?
Right. A few
Okay.
weeks ago, I played on this Sunday from 9 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I played this, then handball all day. And then I went back the next day with friends from 2 o'clock and then after that,
Yeah, 'cause
I
you overdid it.
you know what? I didn't
You
feel
went
nothing. I
overtime.
didn't feel nothing until 2 days later.
I know you didn't. You felt that pain.
That's because you know why? It was 90-something degrees.
Okay.
And the heat, I feel
You had a
great.
stroke out there.
No, I like the heat. I don't feel nothing. I'm out there in the 100. I used to be out there in the 100. I don't feel nothing in the heat.
That's it. And I
See,
like
the tan I got.
nice tan, by the way.
Thank
But
you.
you know what?
I just love the heat.
The difference from your strength with that is that the heat drives me crazy. I gotta be in water.
It
I gotta
doesn't
be in
bother.
cold.
You could give me drink. I don't drink soda. I drink
I don't
juices, no sugar and
Yeah.
everything, water. And you give me watermelon or cantaloupe for the whole day, and I'm good because I can't have really food in my stomach when I'm on the court.
Yeah.
But I'm good for the whole day with like that.
Yeah. It's healthy. It's very healthy. You know, and what I was saying is that in terms of me, the opposite from you, you like the heat. I like the cold. But the cold don't like me because I have nerve damage now. And the cold attacks the bone. And it irritates the nerve. That's the problem that I'm going through now, and it's hard for me, so I have to learn how to wrap up now. You know, at nighttime, I have to make sure I have a blanket on my bed. You know, I used to don't like to have no blankets on the bed because I'm a hot-blooded person. My body's always warm. But lately, because of my age, like I said, to not change the subject, it's that the cold don't like me no more, but I love the cold. I love the winter.
I like the summer because I have central air fans going in my basement room and it's so cold. And my mother goes in the computer room. I have to shut the vents and she's got to put a sweater on.
Yeah,
She puts it on and I'm like, wait a minute, I got a tight top. And
yeah, see?
no, I do that in summer, but the winter, I got to have the heat. I'm the reverse. I got to have the heat. I have a heated blanket. I'm the reverse. Winter, I don't like the cold. Summer, I like the air. The central air.
Even in the summertime, in the wintertime, I let the windows be cracked. Especially if you don't live in a house. Like me, I grew up in living houses. I never lived in a project before. But I'm in a project now, and that project heat is disgusting. That project heat, it makes you sick. I went into somebody's apartment, no change of subject. I said, oh my God, I had to get out of here. I can't breathe. It was so hot in the apartment. I said, no wonder everybody's sick in here. Y'all gotta open your windows. If you go out during the day, you crack your windows, let the germs out. Because you're obtaining the germs with that heat. They call it project heat. Project heat is where you can't control your home heat system.
They control.
Yeah, so that's bad. It's bad. Then you wonder why people are sick and your kids go to school and they come back because some other kid got germs and now their germs spread through the whole school.
Yeah.
But of course they don't care. Next subject, let's get back to it because I can go on politically correct because it is what it is. And even with the sports and stuff, it all has an effect because this gentleman here is doing his thing and trying to get a program together that I've talked about before for kids. And what do you want to say?
I spoke to people that play paddle and everything, and they told me, oh, why don't you put a thing on social media to raise? And I tried all this, and
Well,
as a joke,
as
a friend of
joke-
mine, as a joke, put laughing out loud, and I can't say the number,
Okay,
but
come on now.
he gave me. It was as a joke. I could just use my finger.
Stop.
That's what he gave.
You know what?
And I got pissed.
That's some very ignorant, crap. When I'm glad you brought that up because just like me, I'm independent Sal, and I've been had this show for now going on 6 years. And I try to do what I can in the community I live in, which is rotten. And at the same time, it's sad when you got people that's there in the community that's taking from you.
Yeah. See, what I'm trying to do is when I try to go
Taking.
when I try
We
to
talked about it before.
when I try to go to the tournament,
Charitable goods.
sometimes I don't have the money. So I tried to get sponsored, have the money raised for me. No budge.
Well, you know what? Join the club because when I started, I had a teen summit. I told you about. When I get everything on my YouTube, maybe I'm gonna get him. He's a tech person too, so I might have Sal do some tech work. You know, because he's good at that too. He's got many talents, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Putting it out there for you, child. But the point that I'm making is that when I started my teen summit, make a long story short, I said, you know what? I didn't know anybody really had. I'm not from Staten Island. But I went out there, and my daughter, she was in elementary, she said, Mom, because I'm a good cook, which I am. She said, Mom, why don't you make cupcakes and stuff? I said, you know what, maybe that's a good idea. So I got into the baking, Sal. I was enjoying it because I was doing it with my daughter. It's a family thing, too. I was doing it with my daughter, doing something with my daughter because she had it.
Yeah.
I baked over like 100 cupcakes in one night. Always have all night, different flavors. And then someone ordered some from me. And then a lady had an event. I bought all these cupcakes, and the people she had there, just sitting around, she had a spa treatment thing going on. I bought all these cupcakes there. And I was only charging like $2 for a cupcake. Especially made. They were nice. It's nothing. But guess what? I ended up taking half of them back. I wouldn't take all of them back. I gave away. I said, oh, I was kind of disappointed. She had me bake all these cupcakes that she ordered for her guests. And she only had like 10 women there. So I understand what you're talking about. The work you put into what you do, you know, and it's for a good cause. It's not like it's going in your pocket. It's something that you're trying to raise for the kids.
And trying to raise for myself because of the difficult.
Right, yeah, for help you promote your business and all that stuff.
No, to help promote myself to go to a tournament.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Promote yourself.
But they want to get into personal things. Oh, your parents got it and all that. And I say it's none of your business. I says it's personal.
But you know what?
I don't like to talk about like that.
But see,
they make it personal.
That's where I say that's just being ignorant. If you don't want to help somebody, shut up. Don't say nothing at all. Here they are here busting their butts, and you're trying to defame their character practically, or make excuses, or trying to embarrass them or humiliate them. Because that's what that is to me. That's how I look at it. I know how you feel. Because you're going to meet people all across the world. Everybody's not going to be happy. Because misery loves company, and that's one thing I continue to stay fast on because nothing has changed, Sal, in anything you do. Anything you do. You got to learn how to just tune them people out. And sometimes not saying nothing is the best thing. You know why? Because it keeps your pride and your sanity within yourself. Because anytime somebody says something ignorant and you react to it, they got the upper hand. And you know, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you have a passion about something that's so important to you and you're trying to do for somebody else. But that's where the humble has to be real strong, fast, and it's hard because I do go through it every day. I live in a neighborhood with people who are I don't even call them human. Not everybody in my neighborhood, but the majority of the people there, they got some mental issues going on. Mental is mental. Probably never seen a counselor, nobody in their life. But I tell you one thing, you need to be on something. I'm telling you. Besides smoking toxic weed and shit.
It's a shame. This kid I used to help out in 12, and he was at a recent tournament in January with me, indoors, and then for some reason, nobody sees him no more, talk to him. He started doing, actually he was doing it then. I think he just turned 20 or 21. He's doing a lot of vape marijuana. He just stopped he just stopped talking to me, and that was the end of that. And I used to support him a lot in the tournament.
So his brain has been warped from smoking the vape.
Yeah, that's all he's doing now. I seen him once this year. After January, I seen him. He was all spaced out.
I know, because just like this pedophile got a hold of my daughter, He took off her medication so he could give her Molly and other stuff to mess her up.
See, that's what I think he's doing too.
Yeah.
And his parents don't.
Synthetic drugs.
And his parents, he's a Chinese kid, 6 foot, and his parents are like strict a little. And it's, I don't
They
know,
can't
he
control
used to try to come to me for the glasses, yeah, then he owed it back. But you know what? I don't think they control him. I
No, they
haven't
can't.
spoken to him since February of this year.
If he's doing that stuff like he is,
I'm not saying like he's doing a lot of marijuana.
right. Well, that's basically, you know, and I don't really got so much stuff out here these kids are doing that is chemically messing up their brain even more. And that's the scary part because they get out here and they act crazy lucid and they don't remember what they did.
No, he knew what he was doing, but you know what? He'd get too messed up that when he'd play, but shots he would normally make, he's not even
He's not
making it.
because he's not coherent.
He's not concentrating.
He's
either.
not coherent because what he's smoking.
Yeah.
It's damaging his brain cells. And that's what that stuff is doing. And in terms
Because I tried to contact, he messaged me on the phone about a week ago, said,
Okay.
yo, Saeed. And then I messaged him back, his name's Daddy. I messaged him back and he's like, no, this is not such and such. But I know it's him.
wow.
He's trying to pretend.
He's somebody else.
Yeah. But I know it's him because the way he messages back.
Right.
Because he said the word. That's what he's, and I answered him back and, oh, it's not me. But then he called one time and did the same thing, but I hear the voice.
So
And I could tell.
So
He's like, it's not me, it's not me. And I could tell he had.
right. So you know what? We're gonna pray for this young man because you know why? Because he, you know, hopefully if he sees the show that he'll understand whatever he's using is messing up his whole character. You know, and everything. You know him as a boy, he was a good kid.
I known him since he's like 12 years old or 11. I used to take him to the tournament and help him, like support him in it. Oh, can you take me to the tournament? I used to have to go all the way to Brooklyn and then all the way to.
Wow.
Now I go on my own and it's.
Well, let me ask you a question, Sal. In terms of this whole thing, like for the kids and everything, how do you think that it would, like in this day and time, what we're dealing with is that these kids are in a more and more high rate peer pressure, and I find that I know you find sports has kept a lot of kids out of
It
trouble.
actually keeps a lot of kids out of trouble and it stops them from committing a crime.
Yes, or committing suicide. Suicide
Yeah.
rate is still very high out. Our kids, we're losing them like crazy, and it's over little stuff like vape.